All right, hello and welcome back again to the next Late Night League. This one where I'm hoping to play Anivia the Cryophoenix as a support. Now it's certainly one of my favorite supports I've ever played. Of course, Cassiopeia, the Serpent's Embrace, the Snake Champion, machine guns, shooting all those twin fangs. It's lovely stuff. Oh, super satisfying. But this champion, oh my goodness, lots of nice plays here. I'll go over the skills for anybody that isn't too familiar with Anivia, all the things I'm hoping to do, and hopefully the nice, sweet plays that you get to see. There's going to be some good stuff, to say the least. Her passive, Anivia, being a phoenix, you can imagine some sort of theme to go along with rebirth, and there it is. That's what her passive does. Whenever she takes fatal damage, she reverts to an egg and is reborn with full health. Now you see that little glowing dot, kind of shining light going down to the egg. So if it reaches Anivia before her egg is reduced to 0, she gets reborn at a certain percentage of health, gets to attack again. Can be very powerful. Certainly can catch the opponent off guard and do some more stuns, do some more damage, and really turn around the fight. And further along in the game, Rebirth, whenever Anivia is in the egg, she actually gets even more defensive, so it's pretty hard to take it out. Very durable stuff. Tough egg to crack, you could say. And then her Q, fantastic. It's a skill shot, Flash Frost. Anivia brings her wings together and summons a sphere of ice that flies toward her opponents, chilling and damaging anyone in its path. Actually, I should probably move myself a little bit there. Okay. Let me adjust 1 second. All right. Yeah, so you can see it's kind of like a flying ice ball. Now you can reactivate that at any point along the path to explode it prematurely, and anybody that's caught in the explosion radius there gets stunned, which we'll see by Brand there. He was hit by the explosion, stunned for a short amount, but it also does pass-through damage. So if you can go through the minion, the champion, whatever you're targeting, and then also reactivate it to do the explosion, you do double damage, which is just a massive, absolutely massive spike right there. Oh, man, that's going to be good. And it's very surprising shooting that off if I'm hiding in the bush, which I'll definitely be planning to do. Catch them by surprise, do a nice spike. And, oh, this, look at that, crystallize. Yes. Now, as crystallize levels up from 1 to 5, the wall gets bigger. It's actually pretty short, the first level there. It doesn't start out that wide, but you can imagine the possibilities of saving a teammate, locking out an opposing champion, allowing you to get a kill, cutting them off from the escape. Very versatile ability right there. Oh, man. Oftentimes it leads to a kill. As long as you have another champion supporting you, or anybody, really. You may not even have to be support Anivia. She can do some pretty nasty things if she's in the mid lane, if she gets a lot of ability power, but I won't be going too crazy just because I am playing her as support tonight. So yeah, oh, that's going to be good. And it is very super satisfying if, say, 2 champions are right next to each other. It seems like there may not be any space at all in between them, but there actually is. So if you can time it just right, you can actually cut them down the middle, saving maybe your teammate from potential doom and destruction if they're being attacked by some melee AD carry, something like that. So yeah, you can really imagine the wide variety of applications there. Sometimes I do maximize the wall there just so that I have it as wide as possible, as soon as possible. Now the cooldown reduction doesn't get reduced, unfortunately, as the levels increase, but oh, that is good. You can really lock out opponents from basically going anywhere, especially if that's used in the jungle, which has a lot narrower paths. And then her Frostbite E, that's also fantastic. Sometimes can be double damage. Basically, it's just shoots a targeted ice needle at the opponent, and if they're chilled currently, having been hit by Flash Frost here, or if they're being slowed by Glacial Storm, Frostbite will also deal double damage. Kind of similar to what Flash Frost does. You can see there how the opponent is taking a little bit more. How that second Frostbite there actually did slightly more. It was a little bit bigger animation. Burb. Draco, you said it. Yes, indeed. The burb is the word. And there's actually a prehistoric skin for Anivia, which I didn't buy it. I mean, I guess technically that is now sort of the only dinosaur, a petrosaur, pterodactyl, whatever the proper pronunciation is, but that's what it looks like. I'll just go over her R for anybody. Final ability. Pretty basic right there. Makes a AoE slow, damage over time. Certainly controls the battlefield, and constantly spamming Frostbite while opposing champions are in this Glacial Storm. That can really start to rack up damage when Frostbite keeps doing double damage. It's very sneaky stuff. And then of course, if you have the Rebirth as backup, you can play quite a bit more aggressively, especially again if the opposing team has forgotten that this passive is on cooldown. Very sneaky bird, you could say, Draco. But her skins, I do gotta mention. I'm probably considering getting the prehistoric one right here. Bam. Well, it's not the best image in the world. Actually, I might be... Oh, I'm almost covering it. Yeah, right there. It doesn't show it completely. I should have pulled up a better image for you guys somewhere there. But you can see it's clearly a pterodactyl looking sort of thing. I think that's about as close as we got. There are a couple other champions that have skins kind of dinosaur themed, but I think this is probably the most legit one. Yeah. But we got to jump into the game at some point. The first one, at the very least. And hopefully the team believes in support Anivia. It is a fairly uncommon pick for support, that's for sure. But if, we don't get Anivia, that's okay. We got lots of other fun stuff up my sleeve. Maybe perhaps another Teemo. Everybody loves that. But again, if you did see the Teemo matches, the Teemo games, it's kind of rough. Certainly not the most legitimate. You definitely want a partner in the bottom lane that is really on board with what you're doing and is kind of used to playing with Teemo, which probably not a whole lot of people are. Somebody that's a little bit aggressive. Keep up the poke. Teemo pokes, blinds. Just some support that is used to the fact that Teemo is going to kind of incapacitate the opposing AD carry for a couple seconds. I think his blinding dart goes up to 2-3 seconds. Just knowing that you can fall back on that when it gets into a fight between the two of you guys. The two teams on bottom. Oh man, my goodness, that was fast tonight. Draco. Oh. Recently it's been taking quite a bit longer, about 4 minutes or so. Up to 5 minutes even, so that was quick. Alrighty, Anivia. Let's get her done. I think Anivia is, I guess, more of a legitimate support than Cassiopeia, you could say. Of course, I think Cassiopeia is absolutely legitimate, but Anivia has more of the kind of traditional, better crowd control things. She has the AoE stun with Frostbite. She's got the wall to really just completely change up everything. Team fights, wall something off, AoE slow, lots of damage. Can potentially be pretty tanky there with her passive. So I think it's a much easier sell, even though it is still fairly uncommon with Anivia there. Looks like they're okay with her. Bottom Heimerdinger. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, and he still has Smite. Oh, okay. This will be interesting. I certainly wouldn't expect Heimerdinger, but sometimes the bottom, my partner, when they see not so traditional support, they kind of think, oh, maybe this person isn't as serious, and I'll just play something a little bit more fun. Hey, Blue Bear, how's it going? I just gave a rundown of Anivia's abilities. If you did miss it, I think you can actually skip right back to the beginning if you want to watch the first couple minutes and then kind of jump ahead to this point, or actually live.
On my wings.
I don't know what skin I'll use. Probably my most used is Noxus Hunter Anivia from way... Oh, I mean, you can look at the art. You can tell how it's kind of aged not so well. Probably Noxus Hunter Anivia is my most used, but I love Hextech Anivia for some reason, I don't know. She does have quite a few more skins. But definitely, if I do see that prehistoric Anivia on sale, absolutely, I'm going all in on that. Right, let's see. Oh, Ashen Knight Pike. That's going to be a headache. Pike has a stun. He's got kind of like a channeled hook, so the longer he holds the channel, the farther his hook will fly. Hopefully it doesn't connect with us. And then Ashe, she has her ultimate crystal arrow, which can fly across the entire map, whatever it hits. It stuns for a certain amount of time based on how long her crystal arrow ultimate has flown. So this could be a little rough in the bottom. But we'll see though. Heimerdinger's going to be very interesting. A little kooky, I guess you could say.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
But we're going to be pushing the lane quite nicely, I would imagine. Oh.
Winter winds guide me. 30 seconds until minions.
Hey, that's alright. We got to set the tone. At least we know where they are. Gonna keep my eye on the minimap. I'm checking out this frog here. Oh, I feel like they probably got a ward in that bush there. They were feeling pretty confident about shooting those arrows in. But that's not looking too well with
We are all connected.
champion. Who was that was disconnecting? Oh, the cat. Yikes. So yeah, Heimerdinger here, for anybody that doesn't know, he's kind of like a robotics turret master. Makes all these little things that shoot minions, shoot champions. It gets out of control real quick, and then sometimes, periodically, he'll make even bigger turrets, I believe. Haven't played him too much.
1,000 lives will I give for the Freljord.
hopefully Pike can go up out into the bush there. We currently have 2 turrets, so that would actually do quite a bit of damage if he decided to sneak into there, but he's probably wise to our methods. Oh. Just keep chucking those basic attacks. Yeah, I did see that secret lair Draco. Very interesting stuff. We're definitely going to be getting that robotic dinosaur. The one Sahili makes for Huatli. I think that's all but confirmed at this point. They can't play too aggressive. We've got all these turrets and minions, so if they really wanted to dive us, they would likely be taking a lot of extra damage, I would think. Usually that's how it works. Definitely want at least 1 point in crystallize here. Oh, they pulled me pretty good there. I thought I might be able to get away with flash, but yeah, very scary stuff when Pike goes invisible. You gotta watch out for that.
Think beyond one life. An enemy has been slain. It's smaller than the diagram.
Yeah, they do, Nash, they do feel a little... Yeah, I don't know. I think at this point they have a wide enough range that it kind of works, but perhaps earlier on in the lifespan of League, maybe I could see how he didn't fit quite as well.
What change will this world bring? Let's soar.
I'm a little bit worried about Heimer here. He's kind of low, so we could be, well, very susceptible to something. Actually, you know what? This game, I'm going to focus on maximizing the crystallized there. Make the wall as wide as possible. I think Heimerdinger actually takes a fair bit of micromanagement with all those turrets there, Nash. Probably a lot more difficult than people think. Yeah, at least one control ward to help against Pike there whenever he does go invisible with his skill. I forget what it's called. Undertow? Something underwater. Water-based. Scary stuff.
Forever watchful. We are all connected. It's smaller than the diagram.
Oh.
Ah, the sweet smell of science. Smaller than the diagram.
Oh, that was close. If only my frostbite or my wall was on a little bit faster recharge, we might have been able to make something happen against Ash there.
An enemy has been slain.
I don't know, maybe it's a little bit in your head. You got to work out of that funk. Focus on Heimerdinger, play him for 100 times straight, something like that, and you can work out of that, potentially. I could see that happening. I really had to force myself to learn support Cassiopeia just so I could simply play her more often because, well, everyone, of course, likes to take mid. And definitely with the wall there, if they can attack me, do at least even 1 point of damage, the turret does start targeting them. So I can kind of trap them with Crystallize there and make their escape very painful stuff.
Smaller than the diagram.
Oh, that's not going so good. We're not really going to make something happen here. Uh-oh. Warwick. The jump. The scary jump. Get some armor, be at least a little bit more durable. Working towards Frozen Heart here, reducing attack speed of all nearby enemies. Certainly that makes sense. They want to target Anivia, and I reduce incoming damage from attacks by, well, that's just fantastic. That's what Anivia definitely wants to do. And it gives me all the stuff I want. Mana, ability haste, tons of armor. Fantastic for Anivia. I think Heimerdinger might help carry us here. Doesn't have any kills quite yet, but I can see him being a big menace late game. If he gets enough items, team fights, poking with the turrets. Oh. Oh, that was a spike from Pike. Yeah. But at least Heimerdinger took him down. I could have done a little bit better checking the brush with Crystallize there, like I used to in the past. It's been a little bit since I played Anivia.
An ally has been slain.
Winter wind, guide me.
Shut down.
Forever watchful.
Oh, brush jump scares. Absolutely. Absolutely. You said it. I mean, Warwick is one of the worst. I think Rengar 100% is likely the scariest. Possibly Nocturne, but no. Probably, I think the scariest has to be Rengar.
Ancient stirs.
And it's pretty fantastic. That big turret that has right now, it's doing a lot of nice damage to it. Oh. Get out of here. Hopefully.
I dream of eras past.
Oh, here comes good old Pike. Oh, we got him.
Turret
Yeah.
plating will soon fall.
Nice. Oh, I see that Warwick symbol. I gotta get out of here. That's scary stuff whenever you see that kind of silhouette floating around. Yikes. Yeah, I haven't seen an Evelyn in quite some time, Nash, yeah. Yeah, now that I think about it. I'm just gonna rush Frozen Heart, I think, this game. Certainly with Warwick, that's gonna help out quite a bit. But Pike, that should help out. Darius, I think Frozen Heart is gonna do the trick. Oh, that was beautiful, Nash. I was hoping I would stay alive enough. Fire, the frostbite or flash frost, frosty something. Yeah. I don't know, Draco. I don't know. I don't feel they really need to get rid of... Oh, that was not beautiful. Oh, he exploded right there. My goodness. Now that was sweet.
The cycle closes.
Boom.
I have felt this corruption before.
Nah. I was hoping they'd go back in for Nunu there. But that wasn't the case. Would have been nice getting that Flash Frost. Yeah, I guess maybe Turn to Mirror might be something.
Let's soar.
I don't know, I am pretty excited about the redesign, Nash, of Aurelion Sol. I think that's going to be pretty good, the complete redesign. I'm excited for what they do with him.
An ally has been
I always thought he was pretty cool, but didn't use him a whole lot. Kind of tried him as support way back when. Oh, I am probably dead. Oh, hopefully not. Phew. Oh, that was scary. My goodness. I thought for sure I was dead.
has been slain. An ally has been slain.
It's a slippery pike. Spite is a good enough reason? Yeah.
Ally has been slain.
Something ancient stirs.
I guess I'm just not really a hateful person in general, so couldn't really see myself spiting something enough, you could say. Definitely, I want to go back for Frozen Heart at the very least right here. Oh, yes. Certainly build into Everfrost. It's got health, mana, ability haste, all the good stuff. All the good stuff.
An ally has been slain.
1,000 lives will I give for the failure.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's definitely going to be a pretty big improvement with the redesign of Aurelion Sol.
I dream of eras past.
I don't know that they'll completely change it because I think they're doing something new with this. A comprehensive gameplay update is what they're calling it. So not changing its model or anything, which is pretty nice. So I think in that regard, things might stay the same. Nuts. Too bad Heimerdinger was a little bit a ways away from us, because that would have been pretty sweet. Had to be rebirth and everything. But didn't quite have the backup.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Take time.
Looks like Set might need a little bit of help here. Maybe not. Okay, back to Heimer. Whoa, let's get Darius.
I have felt this corruption before.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Change will this way.
It's smaller than the diagram.
Hopefully we can get this dragon here. Oh, I don't know. There. Oh, no, I don't think that's going to be happening. Got too many people coming. Yeah, we weren't going to make that happen. I mean, at least Cat got the turret there, but I mean, Frostbite, Flash Frost. Oh, I keep mixing that up. Flash Frost almost potentially could have stole the dragon.
Winter wind, guide me.
You said it.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Ooh. Oh, it's almost off cooldown.
Quadra kill.
Let's get a little bit healthier here. I'm kind of like dying to a swift breeze. Kind of still like a baby hatchling or a chick, because 1300 health at the moment, it doesn't take much to kill. Of course, I do have certainly plenty of armor at the moment, but more health, that's where it's at. Get rid of this potion. Make room for another amplifying tomb, and then finish Everfrost to next time I'm back. Yeah, Kale. Kale is a headache for sure. Just absolutely soul-crushing, devastating. 6-0-1. It's going to be hard to come back from that. All the attacks. Well, you know, Nash. It's not a good day, usually.
Lives will I give for the Fair Lord.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, we're not winning that one, unfortunately. Yeah, it is starting to slip away.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Well, I'll go back, try and defend. Maybe it won't matter too much. Oh, I could almost have pushed and gotten down that turret. Yeah, I think that's going to happen. Oh, can we make something happen? Kill one of them? Somebody? Yikes. Yeah, you know, that's how it goes sometimes. You win some, you lose some. It's all good. Oh, Draco, I've loved Explorer. It's been quite a bit different, which I don't think it's necessarily better than Historic, but there is a big differences. A lot of things in Explorer, I mean, simply, a lot of things that were in Historic simply aren't in Explorer, which is a massive change. Unholy Heat, fantastic removal spell, lots of auras stuff. A lot of decks have just simply disappeared. Ravenous Squirrel, it gets bigger whenever you sacrificed an artifact or a creature. A lot of decks have changed. A lot of decks have simply disappeared. So it's still taking some adjustment. Yeah, that's all right, Draco. I had a good time. Hopefully you guys had a good time as well. Jump right back into things. See if they like the Anivia this time. If they say anything, I'll probably jump on something a little bit more traditional. But oof is right. But yeah, I think Explorer actually is drastically different. Lots of Azorius control, which kind of was similar to Historic. The sweepers, the board wipes, the headaches. That's partly why I'm leaning a little bit more towards Carnage Tyrant. Last night was tea time. Carney tea time. Went pretty fantastically. Certainly finished off on a high note. It is so much fun to watch Blue Bear. Matches like that, I still find them fun. Nice to switch it up a little bit, but definitely, I think Carnage Tyrant, that's where it's at. And I have been thinking of switching Otepec Huntmaster for Thunderherd Migration. So, similar costs there, but Otepec Huntmaster just dies way too easily, and Thunderherd Migration, oftentimes costing 1 and a green, searching for a basic land. Very stable ramp there. I like that. Something else to do on turn 2. I don't have to wait till at least turn 3 to cast it, like cultivate. So yeah, I have been thinking of possibly, maybe, switching out Otepic Huntmaster. I know it's blasphemy. Crazy to think of doing that.
Maul is a poor alternative.
Yes, definitely Greasefang can be... Oh, excuse me. Greasefang can be seen quite often. 100%. I guess probably... I'd say I've seen Greasefang more than Winota, just because Greasefang is a little more resilient, durable from hate. Winota, basically if you kill her right when she comes down before it goes to the combat step, the deck just kind of folds after that, I imagine. Hey, that's, yeah, no, that's alright. There's sometimes confusing changes that they make, Blue Bear, and it's not always communicated in the best possible way. You think you know everything, and then you're, oh, there's this little change, this little blurb that I think it could have been a little more front and center, you know, right when you log in. Exactly the most key points of certain changes, bullet points, something, you know, that conveys exactly what's what a little bit better. Yeah, I can see that. Certainly, Nash, anytime you go 5-color something, there's going to be the temptation to draw in all these fantastic things. Jengatha, Joda. Well, Joda, that's pretty fantastic. Zakama, I mean, we all love Zakama. That's a given, I think. I'm pretty sure it's the most expensive card in Rivals of Ixalan, actually. Yeah. But yeah, if you add 5 colors, there's going to be massive, massive temptation. Yeah. I think I don't know why. They're just not leveling up their clarity with the UI. It seems like a no-brainer. You'd want people to understand things better, enjoy the experience a little more, have a little more of a satisfying time playing the game. Straightforward. You would imagine that would translate into higher revenue, but I don't know. I'm no economist. Yes, Paulo's list was good. Allow. Oh yes, I do have. Hey, yes, there we go. The star skin. Woohoo. I actually just noticed we got allow, but that game started out real quick. My goodness, usually it takes a while. People are humming and hawing about what they want to play, but okay, let's rush it. Let's go. Get to my favorite spot.
Welcome to Summoner's
Hopefully we don't die. Let's get the first blood this game. I got a good feeling.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
These guys feel like they're pretty good. Weathered Runestone, definitely Draco. I think that's very good, but it seems like there's not quite as much graveyard strategy stuff. Is it Phoenix? Hasn't been around, at least I haven't seen Is it Phoenix a whole lot. I think if you go with instant speed interaction to deal with Winota and Greasefang, so something that deals at least 4 damage at instant speed to take out Winota. And then it can also be pretty effective against various other creature-based decks where Weathered Runestone could be somewhat narrow. That's just my recent thought on it, but I do agree Weathered Runestone, that shuts things down big time. Oh. Oh my goodness, we got it. We got it. That was sweet. Oh, oh, this is not good. We gotta get out of here. Oh, the escape, my goodness. Wow, wow, wow. That worked out big time. I was thinking we might get surprised in that bush there. I had a hunch.
Let's soar.
We gotta watch out for this thresh hook here. Similar to Blitzcrank, grabby, pulling stuff, pulling us closer. Hopefully it doesn't happen. It's sometimes spells are doom, big time. Nope, just like that. All is not quite lost. Got some cookies and some health pots. Top myself up nicely, and we could potentially take out Thresh here. He is still pretty low. More bush scares this time? Yes, indeed. Rengar is on the right side. You said it, Nash. Makes me feel a little bit safer. Still, my own Rengar could probably scare me, actually. Probably a little scary no matter what side he's on. Oh, 100% Weathered Runestone. It's never going to be a bad thing to do, that's for sure. At the very least, you know, it's a good safety net to have in the sideboard. Pretty straightforward to bring it in against certain decks.
Be reborn.
Oh. And with Weathered Runestone shutting down non-land permanents, of course it shuts down Greasefang, where Grafdigger's Cage doesn't actually shut it down. It's good seeing the opponents scratch their head. They're wondering why they can't do the things they normally could do. Yes, very funny. Very solid. Yes, Blue Bear. Now the question is, do you do 2 copies? Do you do 3 copies? I don't know.
We are all connected.
Yeah, a little bit there. But like I mentioned, I've thought and figured for now I'll move away from Weathered Runestone. Focus on, you know, fighting, instant speed damage, 3-4 damage, that sort of thing. Kind of to replace the things that Weathered Runestone was shutting down previously.
Forever walk.
Yes, Containment Priest also does that as well.
Shut down.
Let's soar. Something ancient stirs.
Enemy has been slain.
I dream of errors. A thousand lives for the friendly.
That was good. That was good. I will take it. And I still have my rebirth passive, which certainly we would have definitely taken him down. I would have felt well, not too bad if they had popped it, but that would really have slowed him down big time.
Winter wind guide me.
Shut
Get as much damage on this turret as possible. Go away.
I am neither the first nor the last.
Clean flash play, Blue Bear. Tried to make as much distance from Rammus as possible. But oh, that's not good. Almost stun Thresh under the turret, just within range there. Now I could potentially make something happen, bait something with my rebirth passive, but no, I got enough stuff. Oh. They're missing. This might not be good.
Meaning in every
An enemy has been slain.
What? Oh, oh. Nuts. I should have went back.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Yes, it does, Nash. 100%.
An enemy has been slain.
think beyond one lifetime.
Killing spree.
Alrighty. Yes, Draco, thanks for joining again. Happy to see you.
I will be reborn.
Oh, our Jin has fed quite a while. Quite a bit, I should say. 3-0-1. That feels nice.
What
things pushed up a little. And I'll be able to get a little more gold, a little more experience, so I'm not quite so far behind. Uh-oh, uh-oh. That's not good. That again. Ooh, embarrassing. Well, that's alright. I stayed a little too long. I was a little bit greedy, hoping to farm some of those minions. Be a little bit more helpful, level-wise. At least get to level 6 for my ultimate glacial storm there.
We are all connected.
An ally has been slain.
Forever watchful. Let's soar. Something ancient stirs.
Might be able to catch Thresh out, I would think. Ooh, yeah, we got him. Oh, triple kill. My goodness. That's a thing of beauty.
1,000 lives.
I didn't help a whole lot with that triple kill, but I thought these guys might carry me a little bit, especially with their skins. I had a feeling.
Winter wind, guide me.
Shut down. He has destroyed a turret.
The first. I have felt this corruption before.
Oh my goodness, they really wanted me. Ooh, they they wanted some fried chicken, and they went for it. Oh, that was a good shot. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I did actually forget. What has she done? She's died twice. That's what she's done. Oh, no, I forgot to buy. Almost forgot to buy. My goodness.
Rampage.
Yeah, I think pretty much the allow at the moment. She just died twice. Top players always stay top. Yes, they do, Blue Bear. Sometimes they roam, very rarely. That's always quite interesting.
What change will this wind bring?
Oh, Primus. Yikes, I gotta run. Allow wasn't quite close enough. Nuts. She is a split champion? Yes. Oh, yes. That's okay. Things will turn around. Well, she hasn't farmed up too much. 78 minions to Garen's 104. That's okay though.
Has been slain.
Take time to reflect.
Man, they just deleted those guys. Got him.
Slain.
Yeah, I think she could have maybe come in a little bit sooner there. Well, I felt like more people were around, or they just felt like it was perhaps a losing cause, which was, that's okay. It's sometimes hard to judge exactly how a team fight will go. You don't really know at the end of the day. But yeah, get those tentacles. Uh-oh. Fresh might be coming for me. This is not good. Oh, I'm dead again. Nuts. And it burned my rebirth passive. That's okay.
A summoner has disconnected.
A thousand lives will I give for them.
Let's see. Tank Thresh, I think it looks like.
Double kill. You have been slain.
Oh, almost got her there. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, I think Rengar might be dead. Oh, takes one person down. Oh, almost got Thresh.
An enemy has been slain.
I have felt this.
Double kill.
Okay, that's also good. Man, I wish I would have witnessed that. It's lovely stuff seeing Nocturne just whoosh halfway across the map with his ultimate there, Nightmare, I believe, and actually that might be scarier than Rengar. I don't know, it's hard to compare. Rengar jumping out at you, Nocturne also jumping out doing very scary stuff. But I think Rammus is going to get hurt pretty badly right here. Didn't want to take the kill from Jin, certainly.
An enemy has been slain.
What change will this wind bring?
An ally has been slain.
Take time to reflect. Forever watchful.
Alright, I got lots of gold now. That's pretty funny seeing this flying spike ball just go right over the wall and, well, it didn't really matter.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, it is 100% all the wacky stuff. Flying little spinning spike balls and maniacal laughing rodent creatures who spam poisonous mushrooms. Just saying it to an outsider is like, oh, that sounds like the wackiest thing I've ever heard of. Oh, okay, Rengar got it. That's good. I thought there were a little bit more people top, so I didn't go bottom probably as fast as I should have. Oop, don't die. You can do it. Oh, that was close. Down to 23 health. 20, I think. Eeh.
I have
Yeah, sometimes I do gotta, well, as a support, get a little bit better at that. More map awareness. Certainly that's one aspect I could improve on, for sure. Yeah, it does seem that's the case, Blue Bear. going in alone when there's likely, you know, multiple people in the bush and it probably doesn't make sense to, but you just want to fight. You're just a little bit too laser focused on trying to get the kill, chasing when you really should break off because you're getting into enemy territory and things, they could turn pretty quickly.
What change will this wind bring?
It is. That is unfortunate. Makes sense though. Well, Halal, she hasn't been quite so hot this game. That's okay. I haven't been so hot with Anivia as well. I do miss my favorite champion cast though. Oh, they deleted that Rengar off the face of the map. Like a poof, dust in the wind. My goodness. It is going to be good. Yes, indeed, Nash. I still do miss Teemo quite a bit. Oh, there I am. I realized I rebirthed yet. Goes to show how often I play Anivia. I have played her quite a bit in the past, but sort of brushing off the rust, you could say. Hey, we got Garen. Oh, he is a headache. When he gets ahead, he gets tanky. Big time. Very, very menacing. People say support's pretty easy. I don't know. It's hard to say. Yeah, definitely this Garen is a problem, Nocturne has said. I do love support. Pretty much any champion. So hopefully this Frozen Heart helps against Garen a little bit at least. But I do appreciate that blue bear. Garen, lots of attack damage. Frozen Heart gives lots of armor. 1 + 1 is 2.
An enemy has been slain.
I think we might be able to... Oh. That's not good.
Ally has been slain.
we got a bunch of them there. Okay, that certainly helps. Brings things back around. Definitely was nice getting the stun on that Thresh there. Pretty much max range. Slowing him down enough for Rengar to jump, Nocturne to jump. Hey, that's okay, Nash. Glad you could join me as much as possible. Hey, that's alright. Certainly understandable. I don't expect everybody to be able to watch the full length of time. All the time. But I do appreciate it. Alright, now I'm a little bit more durable with Kindle Gem. Still not too durable, only 2,000 health, but Fimbulwinter, it's going to give me more mana. Ability Haste, I gain bonus health equal to 8% of my mana. I'm going to get kind of tanky now, you could say.
What change will this wind bring?
Your inhibitor an enemy has been slain.
Hopefully that does enough. I think that should have slowed him down. Perhaps I could have escaped, but I decided there's probably a low chance of escaping from that scenario, so focus down the inhibitor turret, or inhibitor right there. Take that out. Oh yes, definitely. That would have been, well, certainly very painful when one teammate really doesn't do so well, but certainly when they just completely go AFK, they DC. I've won maybe a couple 4 versus 5s in the past, but oh, it just takes forever. Sometimes the time is really probably not worth it, I would say.
Something ancient.
For the slim chance that you can kind of squeak out a win.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
That's that Garen is. Chaser. But Jin has 15 kills, so he will eat up that Garen if he can get enough early shots off on him. Possibly. Ooh, good stuff.
this corruption.
Oh shoot, hopefully we can get here in good time. Oh, Nocturne. Yep, yep. That was good stuff. Oh, we got 3. This might possibly do it. We can take out Dick Aaron. Oh, that's big. That's big. Yes, that Jin does do damage. Lots of damage. That my oh, that's GG. Yes. They're all down at the moment. Thresh. Ram is coming back. Senna. Oh, we got it. Game-winning push. Whew. 1-1 tonight. That was good. That wasn't a complete blowout. Definitely gonna honor my Jin there. Ooh, he was scary stuff. Alrighty. Good plays. Thank you, Blue Bear. But I will end things there for tonight. So thanks everybody for watching. Whether you're watching right now or later on, Blue Bear especially, and Draco, Nash as well. That was pretty good. Nice switching up, but I'll be back tomorrow night with some more Explorer dinos, Carnage, Tyrant, Carney T, that sort of thing. It's going to be good. Yes, thanks again. See you soon, Blue Bear.